Yeah, hi there, Sylvie, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT. And hello, how are you today? And you have come to the end of the pronunciation part of my course, and you're doing my pronunciation pretest. So here is what's going to happen. Number one, I'm going to listen to you read the paragraphs, part A. Paragraph 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to answer these three specific questions. I will give you an intelligibility score based on, where is it? Or maybe it's, yeah, I'll give you an intelligibility score right here so you can kind of understand your, where you are right now and whether or not you're ready to do the speaking part of the TOEFL exam. And also, I will recommend specific lessons that I think you can focus on to get better.
Are talking to each other, they tend to stand.
Okay, here we go.
When two people are talking to each other, they tend to stand a specific distance apart. Each person has an invisible boundary around his/her body into which other people may not come.
Okay, not bad. You have some slight accent issues with certain sounds, but overall, I think it's pretty good. And I'll just give you a correction here. So has an invisible boundary, so that S kind of sounds like a Z. You blend it. Has an invisible boundary.
If someone passes this boundary, he will feel uncomfortable and
No, that's a problem. Feel uncomfortable. So that is a word stress issue.
move away to the distance between them. The major exception is family members and other loved ones.
Again, major, not major. Major. So again, word stress seems to be a minor issue here. So
this personal distance is not due to body odor or bad breath, but because closeness lends to a sense of intimacy that is at odds with the relationship to the other individual.
okay, the problem here is this one, lends a sense of intimacy. So with blending, sometimes you're having some trouble with the last sound of one word and then blending that with the next one. So lends a sense of intimacy that is at odds with the relationship to the other individual. All right, let's keep going.
Interestingly, the average personal distance varies from culture to culture.
Culture to culture.
Americans tend to require more personal space than in other cultures.
Okay.
Therefore,
In other cultures, culture.
if you try to get close to an American during a conversation, he or she
It's during a conversation. Word stress. This is the third word stress issue, so be careful. This seems to be a recurring thing that you might
feel that you are in his face or will try to back away. Try to be aware of this. So, if the person to whom you are speaking backs away later, don't try to close the gap.
maybe a little, the L sound you can probably work on a little bit more. And I'm taking some notes and I'll go over this in just a minute.
Also, try to avoid physical contact while you
Physical contact.
are speaking, since this may also lead to discomfort.
Discomfort. Word stress.
Touching is a bit too intimate for casual acquaintances.
Say casual acquaintances.
So, don't put your arm around his/her shoulder. Don't touch his/her face or hold his/her hand. Shaking hands when you initially meet or part is acceptable, but this is only momentary.
Yeah, only momentary on that last idea there. Based on the reading of the three paragraphs, you did not answer those three questions, but still I can probably make a pretty good guess as where you are right now. So I'm going to say right now you're still not where you need to be quite yet. I'm going to put you at about 4.7 out of 7. Your goal here is 5.1 or higher. Usually students who score 5.1 or higher on my intelligibility post-test, they typically will score higher than 26 on the speaking section of the exam, so you're not quite there yet. Now, in my online course, the question is, what are some things right now that you can do to continue to improve your pronunciation? So with the first part of my course with pronunciation, let's take a look at it. Okay, hold on. So here's pronunciation. Okay, probably, yeah, I think that the pronunciation lesson 12 is a good lesson for you right now. You can definitely work on that. Maybe one more lesson is lesson 16, especially casual, measure, that j, that palatal consonant. I think you can work on that sound a little bit more. Going to the next part of my course, it's probably your first language interfering, but word stress. I definitely think that you need more practice with word stress. That would definitely help you with your speaking and pronunciation of American English, and probably thought groups and blending. That's lesson number 41, 42, 43, and 44. All right, so those are some of my recommendations. Keep doing your speaking practice. I think if you continue to increase your exposure, you're really speaking a lot of English, watching a lot of TV, listening to the radio. Keep that exposure high, and that'll definitely help you with your overall speaking and intelligibility of American English.